With everything that's gone on Tuesday, what is the fate of Feel the Heat? Because after what happened on Tuesday, Feel the Heat is in shatters. We have a new world heavyweight champion. Tonight is the rematch. And it's Extreme Rules again. Big Amish, OJJ. Is this going to end? Also tonight, Loco Joe 1-on-1 with vorsern. The number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Owe, is in action tonight. The story still goes on. Is that OJJ in disguise? Who knows? But tonight, he wrestles Maniac. Moxley's going to be here. Hannibal Black's going to be in action. Andrade 1-on-1 with Punishment Martinez. Dragon Queen also here today. And she's going to kick off the show. And a 6-man battle royal with the triple threat tag team title match. Every man for himself as well, of course. Also, tag team cage match. Yes, unholy alliances are formed. Heather Storm teams with Coley Masters to go up against Alicia Cole and Mercedes, the women's champion. And Dragon Queen's going to kick off the show. This is GMW. This is a Thursday afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. I'm in a pissed off mood due to some doctor issues. But that's not going to stop me from bringing you GMW. The World Heavyweight Champion, the inaugural Women's World Champion, the self-proclaimed ass kicker, the angry Amish warrior, the ultimate maniac, Mr. LCW, GMW's wrestling technician, the ultimate underdog. All this and more as GMW presents a pay-per-view on Twitch that will make you feel the heat. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a
Welcome one, welcome all. It is GMW time right here on the channel. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be watching this. Yes, tonight we have a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship, plus many other stuff too. So here we go with GMW. Co-main event tonight, Loco Joe 1-on-1 with vorsern. Also, the main event of Tuesday, Controversial Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, it's now called, because Feel the Heat's in shatters. Will Big Amish regain the belt and make Feel the Heat right again? We will see tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that's what we're building to. Right there. That is what we are building to. We are building to that. Feel the Heat, April 24, right here on this channel. Okay, why is that moved the way it's moved? I did not move it that way. Anyways, but it's Feel the Heat, April 24th, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we are building to right now, because April 24th, and it's a week on Saturday. So this Saturday's Underground will be the last one. So there you go. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, here we go. Here we go. Drag Queen kicking off the show. There she is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from England,
Oh, God. Here we go again. Wow. Amanda Drake throws the kendo stick down. And Drag Queen does not even see her. Oh, wait. Now she does. The referee's in the ring. These two are at it again. Are you kidding me? Nothing is going to be settled between these two until Feel the Heat, April 24th. Unbelievable. Look at that. Oh, come on. Freaking squashes it, for Christ's sake. Boot to the midsection. Oh, and a DDT. Oh, knees, Muay Thai knees in the corner. This will not end, ladies and gentlemen, until April 24. Oh, and slingshot leg drop. And Drag Queen puts the beast in her place. So let's go. Tag team match. Now, it has been announced on Tuesday that this is now a fatal four-way match. Ladies and gentlemen, at Feel the Heat, it's going to be a fatal four-way. Whoa, at least it's going to be Tornado Steel Cage, and this is not a normal tag match, ladies and gentlemen, like it was on Tuesday. Boy, oh boy, that match was hot, was awful on Tuesday, man. Good gravy cheeks. It was diabolical on Tuesday. Absolute atrocious on Tuesday. A 45-minute tag match, and then the co-main event was even worse. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we have worked on that. Myself and my partner in crime doing this. We have worked on that. Because that was atrocious on Tuesday, dude. It really was. Absolutely bad. So here we go. Tornado tag. Steel cage as well, by the way. The following contest is a tornado tag match inside a steel cage, except for one fall. God almighty, you can't get the stuff nowadays, man. Unbelievable. Colleen Masters. That's it indeed. What the fuck? Apparently there's two creepers now here in GMW. Don't forget, guys, the rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship is here today. The rematch for the World title coming up later on. I have to check that Rainmaker thing, man. Alicia Cole, the original #1 contender for the women's title, who beat Colleen Masters at King of the Ring. Ooh. Lipadroni. Lipadroni. Many thank yous indeed for that follow. I greatly appreciate that. I definitely do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that follow. Hopefully you are a follow, because yesterday somebody followed me and then unfollowed me. So yes, you are, and I appreciate that. Definitely do appreciate that. So thank you for that wonderful follow. So Alicia Cole has to team with the woman she wants to take the women's title from. Yeah, what a joy, eh? Question is, will she take that women's title? You like Dean, Seth, and Roman. Okay. Basically, you like the Shield, is what you're saying. And by the way, it's no longer Dean Ambrose anymore. It's Jon Moxley. But I know what you mean. Okay, I know what you mean. Yes. And don't forget, guys, as well, GMW is coming to 2K22 as well. So you've been warned. GMW 2K22 coming soon. I really cannot wait for that. All around the world, DDT. Oh my God. Good grief. Good grief almighty. Dragon Queen! Yes, sir. One of my top mods on the channel. Please welcome her, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate that, host. And yes, you might wind up in a body bag, as the story says. Yes, the woman who is going to be wrestling Amanda Drake, April 24th. Why do I keep saying February? Somebody get me a fucking set of teeth, please. I keep saying February 24th. It's fucking April. For fuck's sake. Anyways. Yes, she is one of the top mods, ladies and gentlemen. Please show her the respect that she deserves. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that, Dragon Queen. That, let's follow. The host, rather. Fuck's sake. I'm an idiot. Anyways. So there you go. There you go. Works eventually. So, you have not missed much, ladies and gentlemen. What you've missed so far, it was meant to be Dragon Queen in a match, but she got attacked by Amanda Drake, her opponent at Feel the Heat, and, well, Dragon Queen put her in her place. So you haven't missed much, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, Dragon Queen and Amanda Drake one-on-one at Feel the Heat. On pay-per-view, not on the pre-show. On pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday night, February 24th. You do not want to miss that. Dragon Queen wants to make an impact here in GMW. Well, I'll tell you this right now, she's going the right way about it. Because if she wants to get into that title picture, she's got to face one of the big players. And Amanda Drake is definitely that. One of the big players. You've got 4 players right here. They're going to compete in a first time ever fatal 4-way Iron Woman match at Feel the Heat as well. If you thought the triple threat match on Underground was something, oh baby, are you in for a treat at Feel the Heat April 24th as well? Because I've got a funny feeling that fatal 4-way match is going to top the match that was made on Underground. I genuinely believe that. Prove me wrong. But yes. Hope all is well, Dragon Queen. Hope all went well and everything. And Colleen is out. And that leaves Heather Storm with a 2-on-1 situation. And now Mercedes is up there. Is Alicia Cole just saying, sack this, I'm getting out of here. Also tonight as well, the rematch is here. Good. I'm glad. Not gonna lie to you, Dragon Queen. I went to the doctors today. I saw a doctor today about my health and everything. A little pissed off about my doctors, ladies and gentlemen, because I realise I have a bunch of morons for doctors. But I do have some tablets and stuff like that to sort this problem out that I'm having at the moment. But yeah, like I say, it's an issue. But I know, learning from today's experience today, I do want to go to another doctor. Because, and is Mercedes going to win? Yes, she is. So Mercedes and Alicia Cole win the tag team cage match. I do want to go to another doctor's, though, because another doctor's... How is it you ring up at 8:30 in the morning, or 20 to 9 UK time, asking for a doctor, and they don't ring you until this afternoon? So I had to basically wait all day for a doctor's appointment. Yeah. I had to wait all day for my doctor's appointment. And I'm not happy about it. But there's two people that are happy. Alicia Cole and Mercedes. Now these two are wrestling each other. They've won this tag match, but at Feel the Heat, they're going to have to be wrestling one another. Don't get pally-pally, because you two will be facing each other, Feel the Heat, for that Women's Championship belt as well. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on. We move on. And I believe coming up now is a special Battle Royal. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what? I think this is the first time ever here in GMW. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time ever here in GMW. As well. I think it's the first time ever. GMW. Here we go. As you can probably tell, ladies and gentlemen, it is the tag team champions. It is the #1 contenders. And it's the guys that got ripped off on Underground, I believe, as well. So it's the Chess Club, War and Alex Server, and the Frost Brothers as well. So let's see how this all pans out, like I say. And I fucked it up, haven't I? Oh my God, please God tell me I haven't done this. Please work. I fucked it all up. Oh, please God, no. Please work. Just work this one time. I won't ask for anything else. If this doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen, it's my fault. I know what's coming. Hopefully it won't. And I'm skipping the... When we get to the entrances, I'm skipping the entrances. Because I know what's going to come. If we just leave the entrances right now, I know what's going to come. I know what this bastard game's like. This game is a piss take. It really is at times. It's playable, but it's a piss take. So please, all I ask is you just work this once. Just work on here. Perfect. I will sort the rest out in the game. Please, please, please. Please. Please, please, please. Oh, God. And it hasn't worked. Oh. A little tease, a little cock tease. Okay. Okay. It's working. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew that was going to happen. Damn it! Ah, shit. It's my fault, ladies and gentlemen, that. My fault. Don't worry, I know a way around the main event. I know a way to work around the main event. You will get a World Championship match later on this evening. Okay, you will get a World Championship match this evening. I promise you that. I knew this was going to fucking happen. We're on the road to Feel the Heat, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the road to Feel the Heat, April 24th. Right there. That's what the whole thing is going to be streamed on this channel. Right here. As well. So yeah. Tomorrow I won't be on here. I'll be over on Facebook doing my Xbox GTA like I did on Tuesday, except that I'll say that again. Like I did on Wednesday, except on Wednesday it was the PC version. Tomorrow will be the Xbox version as well. So I'll do the Xbox version on Facebook for the time being, at least. So yeah. So that's going to be there tomorrow, but we're back now. And I have done it this time. Yes, it's not scheduled to be the World Championship here on here. However, I know what to do. I know what to do. Is Kill Me still at work, Dragon Queen? If you're still in the chat. Because I own this karaoke thing as well. I couldn't do it yesterday for some reason. When I turned the stream off and I closed everything down to do it, it froze. So I got the stream out there, don't get me wrong, but it froze for some reason. What reason, I don't know. So it is what it is. Oh my god, Twitch is broke. It really is broke. Oh, Twitch is absolutely broken. It really is broken. Yeah, I won't be streaming on here tomorrow. I'm going over the Facebook because Twitch is absolutely broken. So here we go. Battle Royal. Enjoy. Yeah, Twitch is fucking broken, bro. Really is broken. It's every man for himself, even though they're all tag teams and that. It's every man for himself. So yeah, I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow, guys. Twitch is broken. Oh, a reverse DDT there. Interesting to see the brothers fighting. The Frost brothers. A forearm. Another forearm. Another forearm. Forearm. Knee. Forearm again. Knee. And a DDT. Sick. Roll through. Big battles here. See it. Tag team champions are even fighting. Oh, and a belly to back suplex there. War's been eliminated. Oh. The Frost brothers are basically just fought each other. It's amazing. Beautiful. And there goes Big Blake. Who's going to win? I guess you could say it's a team battle royal, even though it's... I guess you could say it's a team battle royal, even though it's if it's every man for himself. But these 3 teams, War, Alex Server, the Frost Brothers, and the Chess Club, are going to compete for the World Tag Team titles. I Feel the Heat, April 24th. Elbows, right hands. Clothesline. I hope and pray next week Twitch is fixed. I really do. There's a clothesline. Frost Brother eliminated. We're down to 3. A representative from each team. So what we've got: Xander Frost, Tholos, and Alex Server. That's who we've got. What a crazy start to this episode of GMW, let me tell you. I ain't gonna lie. That's how we do up in here. Hell, we are crazy. Super kick. It's down to Alex Server and Tholos. And and a right hand. And a neck breaker. And a roundhouse. Ow. And Tholos gets the victory in this battle royal. Thank you for the follow on Facebook. Oh, Drag Queen's back. I don't think she's finished with Amanda Drake. Let's find out. Let's go. Get ready for another brawl, ladies and gentlemen. Matt, what's up? Welcome in. I have no idea what SA means, but welcome in nonetheless. So yes, Brawl OP. Are we going to see a brawl between these two? Or are these two going to finally be civil? Probably not, ladies and gents. Hunter, what's up? Welcome in. Honestly, I can't wait for this to be... Oh! No, we're going to see a brawl. Sick. God, these two cannot be civil, let me tell you. These two cannot be civil. These two cannot be civil. Oh, and a clothesline. Vicious clothesline. And that's the end of that. Ladies and gentlemen. So, what's going to happen Saturday on Underground? We will see. So now we go to the first half main event, ladies and gents. First half main event. Here we go. Loco Joe, not Loco Joe. Punishment Martinez and Andrade. We saw Killer and Ray Wolf on Tuesday. Tonight, we see Andrade and Killer and Punishment Martinez. Like I say, Andrade faces Ray Wolf one-on-one for the World TV title at Feel the Heat. Killer versus Punishment Martinez one-on-one. Yo, what's up, Tyson? God almighty, Twitch has been frustrating this week, man. Twitch has been frustrating. Can't wait to this day. This stream's over with, man. Hopefully by next time I stream on Twitch, which will be next Tuesday, hopefully I'll be fine. Here's Andrade. Mental or physical? What do you mean by that? Oh, both really. Both really, my man. You know, doctors made it worse today. Doctors made it 10 times worse today. No, had to wait a whole day just to see a doctor or talk to a doctor today. Don't ask. Fucking stupid. One thing's for sure, I need a new doctor. Yeah. I think our healthcare over here is free. You know, our NHS stuff is free. Or supposedly. It's just what frustrates me is us doctors, is the doctors over here. You know, with the pandemic that's going on, it's difficult to go and see a doctor at the moment. So the best place to talk to a doctor is over a telephone. Or mobile phone, whatever. Right? But what pisses me off, right, or what pissed me off today, is they open at 8:30 my time in the morning. 8 o'clock, half 8. It's half 8, according to Google. So I woke up at 8 o'clock, tried it, didn't work. And then 8:30, I phoned in. It really pisses me off, this. I phoned in. Honestly, I was pretty much the first one to phone in. I'm surely I was the first one to phone in. Unless they went over from yesterday's and everything. Which they shouldn't have done, but they did. I phoned in, asked to see a doctor, or talk to a doctor, whatever. And I spoke to the person, and I've got my tablets today. I've got the tablets that I'm using at the moment. I've already taken 2. It says 3 a day. So I took one. I found it in, and they said they'd call me back. Now, I went to the shops. I thought, okay, I'll stay up. You know, I'll stay up and watch and do some stuff and just wait for the phone call. You know, I would have probably appreciated if they phoned me while I was at the shops, because then I could have probably stayed there and gone to the chemist. But they didn't. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll go home, do some stuff on the internet or whatever. I'll do some stuff, blah, 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 and wait for their phone call still. It took them, I phoned them this morning, Tyson, at 8:30. Okay? 8:30 UK time. It took them to 3:30 on the afternoon to phone me. 3:15, 3:30. Maybe a bit early, 3:10, whatever. I was fuming. But they eventually called me. And then I had to go down to whatchamacallit. I had to go down to the chemist to pick up my tablets, which I have now. But it's shit like that, it's frustrating. It just makes it even more frustrating. It was genuinely a waste of time. And you know what, Tyson? I am seriously considering, mate, going. I'm seriously considering just leaving. Because it's called Endeavour Practice. I feel like going there because another thing that annoys me about my doctors, when you go and see a doctor, obviously it's difficult at the moment because you're talking to people over a telephone and it's not broken down yet in respects of, it hasn't broken down in respects of, us going to see somebody face to face yet. It's getting there, but not quite, if you know what I mean. So I can understand it's difficult in that respects. But when you do go and see somebody, the idea is, at least from my perspective, is you go... Oh, yeah. Exactly. But when it comes to, like I can say I waited all day. I mean, when my mum called them, right? When my mother called them, it took them half an hour. Right? It took them half an hour. Right? Took them half an hour. But when I call them, it takes all day. It's fucking stupid. It really is absolutely stupid. 2 and just kicks out. But like I'm saying, when you go and see them face to face, you're supposed to have one doctor. With our doctors now, at least where I go, if you see one doctor say I went today. I went to see the doctor who I spoke to on the phone today. Right? If I went again, say a week later or something, or if I had to come back the next day, I would see a different doctor. And that's what fucking frustrates me about our doctors nowadays. You have to see a different doctor every fucking day. I have 3 different doctors and only one of them knows what's actually going on with me. That's what I'm saying. You want one person. You want one doctor, not 3 different doctors. You know, that's what fucking frustrates me about this whole thing. That's what really gets on my nerves. It's like, how can you have one... I mean, it's like going to a dentist. Can you imagine having 3 different dentists? You know? It's crazy, dude. You know, all I want at the end of the day is one doctor. I don't want 3 different doctors. You know? I used to be able to go there and have one doctor. You know? I used to go there and have one doctor. But I had 3 different doctors. And Martinez gets a big win over Andrade. Dominates Andrade too, by the way. But I had 3... Oh, yeah. Then you moved to the city, I see. But, you know, can you imagine having 3 different dentists? You go to one dentist, and then about 3 months later you have another dentist, and about 3 months later you have another dentist. Makes no fucking sense, man. And that's what really annoys me about that. You should have one doctor. One doctor every time you go in. And whoever that doctor is, that's your doctor until otherwise. You know? until you say otherwise. You know, it's like with me. I've been through a lot of dentists. Like I say, I've had a lot of dentists. I've had about 5 different dentists. But they weren't forced on me. All right, a couple of them were. They weren't forced on me. Most of the changes that I had at the dentist were through me. And that's how it should be at a doctor's. You should have one doctor. Every time you go and see a doctor, you should have one doctor, but you shouldn't have, you should have one doctor, but you shouldn't have, 3 different doctors. You know, if you have that one doctor and you don't like that doctor, then it's up to you to let the people know who work there and say, here, I want this person out. I don't want this doctor. Goodbye. You know, that's your decision, not theirs. Yours. Or it should be. It's ridiculous. No. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right. Give me a second. I'll continue that conversation when I come back.
The World Heavyweight Champion, the inaugural Women's World Champion, the self-proclaimed ass kicker, the angry Amish warrior, the ultimate maniac, Mr. LCW, GMW's wrestling technician, the ultimate underdog. All this and more as GMW presents a pay-per-view on Twitch that will make you feel the heat. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome.
We don't
Sorry.
care, we don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. We need a
We're back for second half. It is Hannibal Black and Marco Da Bull. 1-on-1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, last time Marco Da Bull was in action, he was getting wins. Will he get a win over this man now? Let's find out. It's no disqualifications. Yes, Texas Extreme Rules, whatever. But it's no disqualifications. Pinfall must take place in the ring, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I never made Hannibal. But he looks great. Oh no, that's Moxley. These two wrestle at Feel the Heat. And it's an Extreme Rules match. And from behind, he hits him with a chair. Of course he does. Oh my God, things are crazy here in GMW. Things are absolutely madness here in GMW. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, as you can probably guess, Twitch is broke at the moment. If you look up twitch.tv, not twitch.tv, at Twitch support on Twitter, I saw yesterday there was a load of tweets out. There's a lot of bots hanging around on there. There's a lot of bots hanging around on the tweets. There's a lot of bots there, is what I'm saying. There has been a lot of bots going around, and Twitch is dealing with it. So, as well, and there's a glitch going around on my channel because I can't follow people. Why that is, I don't know. So hopefully, before long, when I come back next Tuesday after Twitch, because I won't be here on Monday because I'll be over on Facebook again on Monday. I'm on Facebook Friday, Saturday, and Monday. So we'll see what happens. Apparently they've broken up the thing, and now Moxley's going to have a chat. How do I determine matches? Do you let the universe decide, or does you have brackets, or just make it up as you go? No, I wish I could pick who wins matches. Apparently you can. If you simulate, say if I was doing that match there and I simulated it, I could pick who wins. Still, like I say, I could pick who wins. But what it should do is let you pick who wins. Let you pick who wins, and then have the match. So you can do, as a promoter, I am. You can determine who's this, and who's that, and then you pick. Say if I pick Hannibal Black there with it was meant to be Hannibal Black, and it wasn't meant to be there. Hannibal Black and Marco the Bull. If I picked that match, I would have had probably the Bull beat him. But I can't. That's not how it works, unfortunately. But it should work like that. It should. 100% it should work like that. But normally, and what I have to do, depending on what happens in 2K22, I just pick the matches and let the AI decide. Like I say, it's a simulation series. I don't play no games. Whatever happens, happens, really. At the end of the day, I just book the matches. I make up the angles as I go. Like, I'll let you into a secret. What I did there was, I let them to, I covered up a little bit here, or did it while I was doing the intro to the second half. I clicked the run setup mode and then added Moxley to run in on Hannibal Black, because these two meet at Feel the Heat a week Saturday. So, it just builds the story up a little bit, builds the angle up a little bit. At the end of the day, I just work with what I have to work with. Yeah, I think everybody wants it back, if I'm honest with you. Back at the old games, I think it was SmackDown versus Raw games, they had, the SmackDown versus Raw games, they had, they had, the GM mode. I was never off that. Not one bit, man. Don't blame me, because it was great. Apparently, there's more of that to come. What happened? So, like I said, them two are going to meet to feel the heat, and all hell's going to break loose in that match. I'm not even going to lie. Right, coming towards the end of the show, ladies and gents. Like I say, it's not a normal like show tonight. Like I say, it's we're streaming GMW as we do, but like I say, I do want to get off here because Twitch has been frustrating all week. And like I say, I won't be here tomorrow. I'll be over on Facebook tomorrow. So, like I say, Twitch has been fucking frustrating all week. So, I've got a lot of promoting to do over the weekend, I suppose. But yeah, the GM mode, everybody wants it back. I don't think people understood why they took it out in the first place. I say they. It was 2K that removed it, I believe. But I don't understand why people took it out to begin with, if I'm honest with you. Because like I say, I was never off it, me. I was never off it. I was always on it. You know, building matches, you know, booking matches, being creative, and that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. I don't know about. Yeah, I'm used to the 2K stuff and what 2K have done and everything. I don't understand. I don't know about Fire Pro, man. Fire Pro is, you know, I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't see the attraction to it. Yeah, big whoop, you can do stuff that you can't do on WWE. But it's like, you know, the game is like 2D. You know, it's like a 2D game for Pete's sake. You know. Yeah, it is weird. I don't want. That's the King of the Ring, by the way. That's why he's got the King of the Ring championship. And the King of the Ring is not a defendable belt, 2K. Even though they tried to get me to challenge for it. Pricks. And this man supposedly is supposed to meet OJJ. And at the moment right now, it looks like he could be meeting OJJ for the World Championship. Because OJJ is the World Champion, but Big Amish are looking to right the wrong of Tuesday this week. But I'm going to have to do the main event a different way because the game crashed earlier on. Not going to sugarcoat it, guys. Not going to sugarcoat it. You know how the game is by now. No, you know how stupid the game is. But thankfully with what I've got, and thankfully with what I've got and my what they call it, thankfully with what I've got and my thingy, thankfully with what I've got and the fact that I stream on OBS, you know. Because if this was on console right now, I'd be off air. Thankfully, I'm so glad that I've broken away from the console bullshit. You know, so glad. I really am. So glad for the console. I'm so glad I got rid of the console, man. It's so much better streaming on OBS. Because on console, you can't do much. Yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere, blah, 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 blah. I get it. You know, we all have to start somewhere on streaming. And like I said, streaming is a learning process. But, you know, what it used to annoy me is where, like I say, if I would stream on YouTube back in the day, and I used to play with my friends, GTA and everything. We used to have a right laugh. But like I say, we'd go out things, we'd go out different ways, and do different things. You know, and do different things and that. But back in the day, I used to get kicked out a lot. On the onlines and whatnot. You know, and even when I used to do this on here, whether it was on here or on Mixer, I didn't stream it on Mixer first. I streamed it on here because I was still using the console. And I couldn't stream to Mixer because Mixer was Xbox. If I wanted to stream through a console to Mixer, I had to use an Xbox, and I didn't have WWE on Xbox. So that's when the whole thing started with me. Hey, amazing! Thanks for the host. That's when the whole thing started with me, and you know, streaming in respects of, you know, getting away from all of that as well. And I'm so glad I've done that, because it's so much better to stream on here through OBS than it is through fucking consoles. But like I say, everybody has to start somewhere. But sooner or later, you have to learn OBS, whether it's Streamlabs OBS, whether it's normal OBS. You know, you have to learn. At some point, at least. You know. Because it does get annoying when you're streaming. Thank you for that, Jan Queen. Just about to do that myself, but again, Dran Queen beat you to it. Well done. I'll add some of them over the week. I'll add some fresh ones over the weekend to them. I'll add some fresh ones over the weekend. But yeah, it is frustrating. Amazing, the Dancing Queen remix. The Dragon Queen. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, all of these modes, I don't know if I've got kill me's. These two have counted out, double count out, whoop-de-doo. I don't know if I've done kill me's yet. I'll have to have a look, but I'll sort it out over the weekend. All of that was Amazing's idea. So there you go. Meow indeed. Right, so let's have this match now. This is your co-main event. Sorry, today has been a bit of a quick show today, or quicker than normal. I will stay behind for a little bit after the show and everything, just to make up for lost time. But it's been a bit of a quick normal today because fucking what they call it has been a pain in the ass all week. Twitch, it's spoilt my mood, quite frankly. It really has, and Right. So yeah, but like I say, guys, Twitch has been frustrating with all week. Like I say, I can't do much. I can't follow people, and apparently a lot of people are having problems with their accounts as well, from what I've seen. And if you go on Twitch support, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of things that are happening. Follow at Twitch. It's the Twitch team. It's their support Twitter. There's a lot of tweets that have been going around that about bots and everything infecting accounts and that. So I think if you stream, you might have bot views in there. Which, to be fair, they should have done that a long fucking time ago. I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. I got banned in somebody's stream. This is a true story, right? I got banned in somebody's stream because they thought I was a bot. You know, straight up. I got banned in somebody's stream because they thought I was a bot. Think about it. You know, that's how much of effect the botting has on this thing. I got banned in somebody's stream because they were bot. They unbanned me because, you know, the person made a mistake and it was fine. Like I said, no harm done. I was just lurking in the stream and the next minute I'm banned. I'm like, what the hell? But she was apologetic about it and everything. Yeah. But like I say, she was apologetic about it. There was no harm done. Easy mistake, you know. But she was trying to ban bots from her channel. And obviously it backfired on her. So, like I said, there was no harm done. No harm done whatsoever. So, there you go, pretty much. So, you know. So yeah, like I say, I like to lurk in other people's streams and that. I don't know. I guess if they always come into your chat and see that. So Dragon Queen, I'd keep an eye on that if I were you. Because if they see your channel, they might think you're Dragon Bot thing. They might pick on your Dragon Bot thing. I know you have your Dragon Bot there to tell you, because it's a mod in your channel and it tells you, like I've got with my Gamesmatter stuff and everything. So, like I said, just be careful on that. But yeah. I think how would they know if I'm a bot or if you are a bot? I think it's this like fake accounts, I guess you could say. I don't know how they check that. I don't know how you would check that or how you would know that. But at the end of the day, people want active viewers. They don't want inactive people. But it is a good question. It's a tremendous question, but it you know, like I say, I mean, it could be. Like I say, it could be fake accounts. Like I say, we can't tell. Only Twitch could do that, and it's took them this long because apparently accounts that were effective. This is straight up, 7.5 million accounts. And like I say, it's took them this long with that number to say, okay, we need to do something. This should have been done a long time ago. You know? To be fair, that's what Mixer should have done. Because there was a lot of fake accounts on Mixer. You know, I used to go... I saw accounts on Mixer that had fucking 300 followers, but they weren't even streaming. Think about it. You know? 300 followers and they weren't even streaming. You know, what is the point of having followers if you ain't going to stream? You know? And why would people be dumb enough? You know, I did that at first, and I'm like thinking to myself, because I thought they were streaming, and I used to check accounts and everything, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm following a person that's not even fucking streaming. Boom. And you can suppose to yourself as well. You wonder why, what they call it, went down the toilet. So yeah. But like I say, I mean, it makes no sense, man. Grand Theft Auto streams with 1.7 views, and it's legit just a tiger killing infinite loop. Yeah. I mean, I gotta give credit where credit's due. In that respects, though, with Rockstar at least. Say what you want about Rockstar and that, but you gotta give Rockstar credit, man. You really do. You know, you gotta give Rockstar credit, man, for keeping that game, you know, for keeping that game existing as long as it has. Because everybody wants GTA 6. Everybody wants GTA 6. You know, they're craving for GTA 6. When they announced the Xbox, the new Xboxes and the PlayStations, everybody was craving it. You know, everybody craved it. Thank you. Yeah, everybody was craving the GTAs. Everybody was craving that. I just want single player content. Yeah. That's another thing that annoys me about Red Dead as well. And I think many people will agree with me in this. Hopefully this year they'll do it. Hopefully. And they need to do it. You know, come on. They need to do it. Is what pissed me off about Red Dead, or what pisses me off about Red Dead, is the fact that on Red Dead 1, when Red Dead 1 was out, Red Dead 1 was out, they did a Halloween thing, Undead Nightmare, which I've streamed on here. They never did that for Red Dead 2. Or they never did anything like that. They never did Undead Nightmare 2. Which makes no fucking sense. They did bring Red Dead content out, or Halloween content out on Red Dead Online. But why didn't they bring a fucking story out? You know? You've had Red Dead 1. Let's have Red Dead 2. You know, people wanted that, but they didn't get it. Hopefully they'll get it this year. Hopefully. But I agree with you, Tyson. There needs to be some single player stuff on there as well. Don't just feed the online. You've got to add the single player in there as well. At some point. You've got to add that single player in there. That shit makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't, man. You know, single player stuff. It's like, seriously? You're just feeding the online? And everybody... There's a twister stunner. Ref, rope break. Or maybe not. He kicks out anyway. It looked like it was a rope break there, the way his hand was. But yeah, they've got to do that. It makes no sense. There's the loco lock. And vorsern taps out. What a surprise. Because that fucking loco lock is deadly. It really is deadly. Right. Yeah. Well played, loco. Like I say, vorsern goes one-on-one with Goldberg April 24th. And Vorsern goes 1-on-1 with Goldberg April 24, and Loco Hogan 3 April 24 as well. Because they have one match apiece. We're going to finally settle the score at Feel the Heat. Loco Joe versus Hulk Hogan 1-on-1. We're going to finally settle the score. And I'm still considering Loco's proposal. I might make a decision on that at the weekend. Because Loco last week, I believe it was on Underground, Loco made a proposal during the match to make it a bit more interesting and up the ante a little bit. If Loco wins, he gets a title shot. If Hogan wins, he gets a title shot. And I'm still considering it. So I'm probably going to announce that on Saturday on Underground on Facebook as well. So we'll see. We'll see how things pan out. So oh yeah, hang on. I promised you a world championship match tonight, guys, and you're gonna get it. But first of all, just hold on. Yeah, he's a former world champion, man. He's a former world champion, guys. Just let me do this, guys, and I'll be right back with you.
The World Heavyweight Champion, the inaugural Women's World Champion, the self-proclaimed ass kicker, the angry Amish warrior, the ultimate maniac, Mr. LCW, GMW's wrestling technician, the ultimate underdog. All this and more as GMW presents a pay-per-view on Twitch that will make you feel the heat.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Feel the heat right there in all its glory, ladies and gentlemen. That is what's coming up April 24, right here on this Twitch channel, right here. Hopefully, Twitch will be fixed by the time that appears on there as well. Hopefully. Doubt it will, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I got a second, guys. Yep. Bear with me a second. I've had to do it this way because, or the way I'm doing it, because 2K messed it up earlier on. But like I say, I'm not blaming 2K this time. I'm blaming me. It was my fault. I forgot to press the button to do it. So it's my fault. It's not 2K's fault. I'm not blaming 2K for once, which I know what you're thinking. That's a first. You'd be right. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. What am I doing? Fuck's sake. Right. Get a grip, Walker. Come on. Right. So, that. Okay. So that. This is the beauty about streaming on, what I call it, ladies and gentlemen, on OBS. You can do this kind of stuff. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was streaming on, what I'm doing right now, I wouldn't be able to do this if I was streaming on, what I call it, watch his face. So we do that. I hate when he does that, but anyway. So here we go. Oh, crap. Hang on a second, guys. I forgot to change the arena. My bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot to change the arena. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I will do this. You will get your main event. I just have to do it in a different way. I'm sorry. It is what it is. What it is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Right. So we do this again. Right. Fuck's sake. Custom matches, one-on-one, extreme rules. So OJJ. Right. Right. Come on. Go on here. GMW Arena, la-di-da. And also championship, blah, blah, blah. And boom, boom, boom. And here we go. Right, sorry it took a little long there. I was making mistakes, but here we go, guys. Rematch from Tuesday rather. Controversial moment on Tuesday. OJJ beating Big Amish. And I've had to have done it this way considering what happened because fucking, what I call it, fucked up. Fucked up my plans, if you will. So, yeah, pretty much. Right, this is your last match of the evening, guys, and then I'm going to end it with a karaoke. And if Dragon Queen's still in the chat, please clip the karaoke and send it to kill me, just to say that I've done it. Ignore that, we're not in Saudi Arabia, but I've had to have done it this way because of 2K's bullshit. But like I say, I always deliver on my promises, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm making matches and I'm doing these GMW shows. I always deliver on my promises. Like I say, he's no longer the World TV Champion. He lost the World TV title to Ray Wolf. Yeah. Be on standby, because I'm going to do the karaoke at the end. And clip it, do what you need to do, and send it to kill me as well, because I'll, you know, I know Kilby's a busy man because he's a manager now. You know, he's working his ass off and everything, and I respect that. Like I say, if you are working in this pandemic, you know, take it while you can. Even if it's the worst job you hate, at least it gets you out of the house, let me tell you. You just have to bite the bullet. It sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we'll see. Yeah, I wanted to do the karaoke yesterday, but for some reason it froze yesterday. When I got off the game and everything, it froze. What the fuck for, I don't know. But it froze. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to look into that a little bit more as well, if you know what I mean. And like I say, guys, I will not be on here tomorrow. I'll be over on Facebook. I'll be kicking about on Twitch, though. But like I say, I'll be on Facebook tomorrow. Facebook tomorrow, Saturday and Monday. So, yeah, I'll be on Facebook tomorrow, Saturday and Monday. Yeah. Yes. The man who's supposedly supposed to be facing Maniac at Feel the Heat. But he did an upset on Tuesday and beat Big Amish for the world championship. Now, don't get me wrong, he's mafia. Okay, he's mafia. So, hey, world championships in my thing. But the Feel the Heat's in turmoil, and I don't know what to do. I might have to make some changes if he still keeps the belt. I might have to make some changes to the match. To the card, because at the moment right now, no matter what, Mr. Owe is scheduled to compete for the World Championship. That's the reason why he won the King of the Ring. Okay? I don't do that without thinking it. Okay? He won the King of the Ring. He should be competing for the World Championship. He deserves to compete for the World Championship. But everybody thinks, you know, right? But everybody thinks that even Big Amish, that he is not wrestling OJJ right now. He's wrestling Mr. Owe. Because he thinks OJJ is Mr. Owe. And vice versa. Everybody else thinks that as well. So hopefully by next week, by next Saturday, this angle, and hopefully Twitch will be fixed by then as well, this angle will be, hopefully, sorted out. Or heck, hopefully it'll be done by Saturday too. Because like I said, there's an underground. The last underground before the pay-per-view is on Saturday as well. And the last underground before the pay-per-view is on Saturday. And yeah, the last underground before the pay-per-view. And it's ridiculous. But everybody thinks that Mr. Owe has, OJJ has weaseled his way in by using this angle with Mr. Owe and everything. But like I say, hopefully, well, as far as Big Amish is concerned, hopefully he's looking to right the wrong tonight. Because there might be championships on the line on Saturday. All I will promise you for Saturday's Underground, we're going to end the month, the April month, with a bang. And also, guys, as well, a little reminder, May the 1st on Underground, that's when Underground returns after the pay-per-view. May 1st, Underground, the May 1st edition of Underground, a week after the pay-per-view. Zidane, thank you for the follow-up. May the 1st, Underground, the week after the pay-per-view, it's going to be a very special Underground. There's not going to be any males fighting. It's going to be ladies' night. That's right. It's been dubbed Ladies Night. So every match on there will be a ladies match, a women's match. And hopefully that'll help me decide as well as far as what I'm looking to do. You know, the male brand or the female brand as well. Because that's what I was thinking of doing. So that's what's going to happen. May the 1st, it will be Ladies Night on Underground. So that means you'll probably see Dragon Queen compete on there as well, because it's Ladies Night. So it's the show for the ladies. So all the women in this women's division here in GMW will compete as much as they can, at least as much as it can, will compete May 1st on Underground. So May 1st on Underground on Facebook will be Ladies Night. Red, welcome in. Welcome to the main event. So yes, May the 1st, it will be Underground. It will be Ladies Night as well. And also, April 23rd will be the pre-show as well, the pre-show. That will take place normal time, 7 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. I will create the arena for the Feel the Heat pay-per-view. There'll be a couple of matches. How many matches there'll be, I don't know. I'll book some matches for that show as well. Dragon Queen will not be on the pre-show. She's competing against Amanda Drake. She's not going to be on there as well. I don't know if I'm going to make some matches up or have to trim some of the matches down from the card. Because at the moment right now, as far as Feel the Heat is concerned, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 matches confirmed for Feel the Heat. I don't know how I'm going to set that out yet. What I'm thinking of doing is I'm probably going to have no promos, just the matches. So, to make it a little bit quicker as well. So, I mean, Feel the Heat's one of my biggest shows anyway, besides Living for the Glory, of course. And Survival and Ring Madness, which is the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Survival is the Survivor Series pay-per-view. SMG Podcast, thank you for the follow. Also, guys, as well, one more time. Hey, welcome in. Also, guys, one more time, please give this person a follow. Let's get her to 50 followers, please. She deserves it. She's working hard. She's working her ass off. And before she accomplishes the goal that she wants to accomplish, she needs 50 followers, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get her to that, please. Let's get her to that and get her to where she deserves. As well. So yes, and I'm sad and honestly I don't know what's next. Oh, care to share? I mean, if it's too personal, SMG, you don't have to share in the chat. Have you heard of any releases? Okay. Appreciate that, Tyson. Like I said, just get out to 50 followers. That's all we want. That's all I want from you guys. I doubt they're going to release... Now, I don't think they're going to release that. Yeah, I appreciate it, Tyson. I appreciate it, brother. And yes, we are wrestling fans. I don't think they're going to do that, SMG. I don't think there's going to be... That just happened. Check Twitter. Okay. This is your main event, by the way. Okay, I'll check Twitter. Oh, okay. Oh, God. WWE trending. Oh, God. Ah, fucking hell. Are you serious? Wow. WWE have come to terms with the release of Chelsea Green, Tucker, who was, what they call its tag team partner, Kalisto, Wesley Blake, Bo Dallas, and Samoa Joe. Are you fucking kidding me? That is some royal bullshit right there. Oh my God. Yeah, Joe needs to go to, what I call it, man. Joe needs to go to AEW and AEW fast. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, it's Laurinaitis because he's the head of talent relations now. What a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, guys. That's pissed me off, that. That has royally pissed me off. I don't care about the other ones because they weren't doing much. Kalisto, you know, Kalisto and that. I don't really bothered about them, and they weren't really much getting on TV anyway. And Kalisto wasn't doing that much. But Samoa Joe? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you that stupid? Like Renee Young, the woman known as Renee Young, just tweeted out there, how the fuck do you drop the ball on Samoa Joe? I know why they've done it, because of injuries. Oh, she has an attitude problem there, Tyson. Seriously, she has an attitude problem from what I've gathered anyway. She has an attitude problem. She's been released from friggin' more companies than I can imagine. She's been released from AEW, WWE, even though she wasn't in there or something, but she never went to WWE. I think Impact released her. I know Lucha Underground released her. I don't know. She has differences of opinion with the powers to be, and that's what's released her. But come on. Samoa Joe? Are you kidding me? I could understand the others, because the others weren't really doing that much. You know, especially Wesley Blake. That dude's fucked off. But, like Renee Young said on Twitter there, how do you drop the ball with Samoa Joe? I know how you drop the ball with him. Because he got fucking injured, right? Because he got his hand injury, he was on, what they call it, with Renee, on Backstage, on Fox with Renee. I know how you fucking drop the ball with him. Because of his injury, you stick him in the announce table. Okay? Not that that's a bad thing, because he actually was a good announcer. Okay? Everybody expected him, because they removed him from Raw, and everybody expected him to go to SmackDown. Okay, they brought Corey Graves to Raw. Let's stick Samoa Joe on SmackDown and have him there, you know, as the announcer. But that should have been back in the ring. I bet you that's why he's left. I bet you any money that's why he's left. Because he got frustrated. He got frustrated being behind the announce table. Right? He wanted to get back in the ring. WWE wouldn't allow it, Vince McMahon. And they just stuck him back. You know, we want you behind the announce table. I bet you that's the reason. I bet you that's the reason. I'll put my house on it. If I had a house. You know, that has to be the reason. That has to be the reason. That has to be the reason. Unbelievable to release Samoa Joe. That makes no sense. I'm sorry, but that makes not one iota of sense, that. Yeah. WWE is going to get some backlash for that. That I can promise you. And now he's been released, Samoa Joe needs to go to AEW. She was only brought back to the company, Mickie James. She was only brought back to the company because to enhance talent. She wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. They only brought her back to put people over. They do it with people that age, or with people with her experience at least, you know. But Samoa Joe was not in that league. I bet that's the reason. He got frustrated because that happened to a wrestler before. You know, a wrestler before had, how can I put this? He still reckoned he had some juice left in the tank to wrestle, to be in the ring. He didn't want to be at the announce table, but Vince put him at the announce table. Yeah. Yes, that's probably the reason why SMG. That's probably the reason why. Because like I was saying there, a legendary wrestler who was in WWE in the past, before he jumped to WCW, by the way, was being put on the announce table because this new generation that WWE were going with back in the day, this man still wanted to be in the ring and compete, but he didn't. But Vince McMahon wouldn't let him because he wanted him to be at the announce table. Right? He wanted him to be at the announce table. Yes, he is an NXT original, but Vince McMahon wanted him to be at the announce table, you know, to help, you know, to be his co-commentator on Raw. But he didn't do it. And then one day he just jumped ship to WCW. And then what happened in WCW? WCW used him to the best of his ability. You know, used him to his full potential, and he became a 2-time WCW champion. That person was Macho Man Randy Savage, by the way. That was Randy Savage, who I'm talking about. You know? And then that's why what happened when Vince came out on live TV during an episode of Raw, saying, oh, we couldn't come to terms with an agreement on anything and everything like that. Bullshit, he walked out on you. Simple as that. Bullshit, he walked out on your ass. Because you wouldn't let him wrestle. And I bet you that's the reason why. I bet you that's the reason why. They wanted him to be the announcer because he was doing so great as the announcer. They wouldn't allow him back in the ring. People like myself wanted to see him back in the ring and doing what he does best and everything. But Vince McMahon wouldn't allow it. But that's the reason. I'll put my money on it. I'll put my house on it. If I had a house. But that's BS that. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know if Shivani's and Paul White are good. With the Monday show that they've now got. The Dark AEW Dark Elevation. It's actually a good show, that, by the way. But that's bullshit, that. But Joe needs to be back in the ring. Joe needs to compete. You know? Joe needs to wrestle. And, like I said, that's garbage, that. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking garbage, that. The guy's a hell of a talent, and that's how you treat him. You know? I bet they were going to put him on SmackDown, the announce table, and Joe didn't want to do it. That has to be the reason. It has to be the reason. There's no other logic reason for it. And Amish has regained the world title. I don't mind, well, people can say their opinions about Velveteen Dream and everything. And Jackson Ryder, I believe his name is, as well. People can have their opinions about that, politics and everything. Jordan Devlin deserves to be in the company. Jordan Devlin deserves to be in the company. He just had a bad break with COVID and everything. That's why they brought him back and they had the match with him and Escobar to give, to give the NXT Championship to Escobar and have one champion, not two champions, to have one title. But that was, he just had a bad break. And yes, the main event is back on, ladies and gentlemen. Big Amish is your world champion. I didn't know about that. SMG. But yeah, I couldn't understand the other two. People, like I say, people can have their opinions about the other two all they want. That's up to them. People are entitled to their opinions. I don't get involved in that. Because like I say, even though they're being accused of what they're being accused of, it's not nice to be falsely accused. Innocent till proven guilty and all that. But yes, guys, Big Amish is your world heavyweight champion. So he's got the belt back. So the main event's back on for Feel the Heat. The main event is back on for Feel the Heat. So it will be Mr. OA and Big Amish for the world title at Feel the Heat. No, he didn't. You're right. You're 100% right. So, you know, what has he done to deserve? That's the only logical way, SMG. That's the only logical thing that I can see. That I can logic out of why he's left. Yo, what up, Burn? That's the only logical thing or the logical reason why he's been released. That. Because that's garbage, that. I'm sorry. Whose idea was it for them to bring him back? Somebody answer me that, please. Oh, yeah, we'll just bring John Laurinaitis back. And, of course, he's fucking everything up, as usual. Just like he did the first time. Right, this match did not take place because Amanda Drake did a run-in. Alicia Cole and Mercedes won the match. Tholos won the Triple Threat Tag Team Battle Royal, as it was called. Dragon Queen and Amanda Drake had another brawl. Them two are going to meet at Feel the Heat as well. Like I say, Dragon Queen's looking to make an impact, and she's going to do it. Punishment Martinez and Ray Wolf. Punishment Martinez dominated Mr. Andrade. Hannibal Black and Marco DeBull did not get off because Moxley attacked him, and then Moxley vows to beat Hannibal Black at Feel the Heat and maybe go back for his World Championship over my dead body, Punk. Mr. OA and Maniac ended in a double count-out. You know what? I'm going to have a rematch of that on Saturday. It will be no disqualifications. That will be a rematch on Saturday. Like my man Tyson said in the chat, great match between these two, and Loco gets the tap-out victory. And even though it wasn't scheduled, I had to do it the other way, and Big Amish is now your World Heavyweight Champion. So there you go. So let me just do this, just to make sure we're all on the same page. Big Amish is once again Heavyweight Champion of the world, and he will defend it against Mr. Owe a week on Saturday. So he thought Becky Lynch was the same Becky. Yeah. Yeah. Vince McMahon, it's like the song says, Vince McMahon's out of touch. You know, look it up on YouTube. Vince McMahon out of touch. SMG. Look it up on YouTube. It's a great video, and it's perfect. You might not see the full video because somebody's reacted to it, but just go back and watch it. It is tremendous. It is a tremendous video, and it's perfect because Vince McMahon's out of touch. The only person who's probably not out of touch in that company is, what's his face? Triple H. Because of what he's doing with NXT. Because at least he's doing it with NXT. But yeah, that's fucking annoyed me, that. I'm sorry. I mean, come on. Samoa Joe? Seriously? That guy could have been a dominating world champion. He could have been a great world champion. Come on. Samoa Joe? Are you kidding me? That's fucking... Oh my god. That's annoyed the hell out of me, that. That really has. But then again, nothing makes sense anymore in WWE. Especially with Vince McMahon running the show. I mean, Jesus Christ. How the fuck...